Because if you're not careful and filtering these negative, you're going to become kind of learn how to shut things off and say, you know what, I'm going after this. Because a lot of times that can be a distraction.
We're consumer.
Yes, that's true.
So what we're feeding it feeds also up into the subconscious.
Yes.
So if you're feeding it garbage, you're feeding it negative stuff, you're consuming, even if you're not participating, some people be like, but I just scroll.
My thing right now, mostly podcasts. I shut off.
Oh yeah, he feeds it.
Yeah, I shut off. Your mind is right. You be able to find solutions.
Yeah.
You be able to find
a way out.
A way
You're able
out.
to see a silver lining.
You can see a silver lining.
They say that
strategies will come your.
Let's chill. Hello, bonjour, hola, sani bonani.
Namaste. Yes. What up, Chaplin chilling? Welcome to another
I still really don't understand the white up part. Okay.
Okay.
It is what it is.
What's popping then? You want to know what's popping? What's popping?
Even what's popping for me is still like, okay, whatever.
What's popping, Chaplin chillers? Welcome to another empowering episode of Chilling with the Chaplins. Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Before we go into the business of the day, would like to really encourage the Chaplin chillers to subscribe.
Yes.
You like our content, you like us, you want us to grow, just press that subscribe button before we get started. Press the like. Yes, you can press it before we actually do anything.
Yes.
And you can also press share.
Share the video. Yes. Share the audio.
Yes, and even the audio platform. So on that note, let's just get rolling. So, we got very good feedback on mindset.
Yes.
So I think we will really be configuring most of our Friday episodes around mindsets. I didn't say all, I said most, because actually everything starts with the mind.
Yes, it starts with the mind.
We cannot achieve success or anything without having the mind.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So today we thought, let's bring you another epic episode, as my husband actually says, on the mind. So in today's episode, we really want to dive deep.
Yes, dive
into
deep.
the realm of the mind and how we nourish it. Because honestly, we pay so much attention to nourishing our bodies.
Yes.
And then we neglect the mind, forgetting that the mind is actually where everything starts.
Yes.
Right? And so today, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, and not just that, and nourish our bodies, but sometimes we neglect our bodies and our mind, and we rather nourish.
No, we take care of our bodies. even if we're feeding it junk, but we still, feeding.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But we forget that this is the key. It's the engine to everything.
It's the engine to everything. Yes, our mind is the engine to everything. Just like our body needs food, our mind needs the right food.
It demands.
It demands the right food. Yeah.
Yeah, it demands the stimuli and the mental well-being that it actually deserves to function. Right, because a lot of mental illnesses come about because we're not feeding this the right things. From a person who has experienced depression, I will tell you that the battle is really here before it goes to the whole body. And if the mind or what's here is not taken care of, then everything else collapses, right? So I think it's really important for us to actually embark on this journey with the Chaplin channel so that we all grow together. Right?
Yes.
So our title today, let me see if
what we're speaking about.
I can find a drum. Let's see.
The drum roll, yes. Drum roll,
what
yes.
What are you feeding your mind?
Yes. So, real quick, what are you feeding your mind?
I hope the right things. I hope. We consume. I think like most people.
Yes.
I consume a lot of content on social media, but I'm very selective on what I consume. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yes, some they don't do much for my mind because we want to mix value with
Yes.
a bit of entertainment.
Entertainment.
But
Or-
you have to have a balance.
Yes, you gotta have a
So
balance.
that's why even with chilling with the Chaplins, we found it necessary that we should balance this podcast.
Yes.
Where our Friday episodes, it's mostly mindful,
Mindset, yes.
very
Personal
thoughtful,
development, yes.
personal development, and
Self-improvement,
stuff like that.
yes.
Exactly. And then Friday, yes, there's learning part of it, but it's also more relaxed and more fun part of our channel. So I also try to do that in my life. I try.
You're talking about the Sunday, right? You said,
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, you
I said Friday, and then I said Sunday is more fun.
Okay.
So that's why, even in my life, I try to do that because I think balance is key in everything.
Yes. And that's good.
So I do feed my mind. You know, I'm an addict
Yes.
to meditation, apps, and I cannot. I literally cannot sleep without meditation playing in the background anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It relaxes my mind. It helps me to think of what my subconscious is hearing, because I think one thing that you should take away from this episode is that we've got two brains. You heard me.
Yeah, two brains.
We've got the brain that is conscious, the one that we use during the day, and the one that we use intentionally. And then we have the subconscious, which we mostly takes over when we sleep. So you are actually an engine that works 24 hours.
24 hours, yes.
But also what's important is, although the subconscious works more or is more active when we are asleep, it also works when you're not.
Yes, that's true.
So what we're feeding it feeds also up into the subconscious.
Yes.
So if you're feeding it garbage, you're feeding it negative stuff, you're consuming, even if you're not participating, some people be like, but I just scroll. Yeah. That's feeding it because it's going through your eyes and from your eyes to your mind and your ears and your brain. So it's so important. I wish somebody taught this to me when I was younger.
I agree.
You know, that even what you watch on TV, what do you watch first thing in the morning? Are you the kind of person who goes straight for your phone? Because if you are, then you are going on the wrong track.
Yes.
Are you the kind of person that looks at your phone the last minute before you go off to bed? If you are, then you're on the wrong track. If you're looking at your phone first thing in the morning and putting on meditation stuff, then you're good. If you're looking at your phone before you go to bed and you're putting on meditation stuff, things, even like movies, if you are a late night movie watcher, you're watching movies that, because I want you to pay attention to this. Homework to you too.
Okay.
Because I'm aware of this. And homework to you too, Liz. We always say this, what you focus on grows.
Yes, what you focus on.
So I want you to do an experiment, okay? Watch what you watch. The last thing that you watch at night, that you don't dream about it. Your dream will even be geared, even if it's not the characters in the movie you are watching or whatever that you're watching, but you find that you're dreaming the content that was in what you watched the last thing you went to bed. So I was because I learned from a lot of mentors, meditation mentors online. One of the things they say is that the last 2 hours before you go to bed, because now you're preparing your subconscious.
Yes.
You got to watch content that you want to be able, that your subconscious to recite.
Rehearse.
Right. So if you're watching a horror movie, that's why you're having nightmares.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Because that's what your subconscious is going to recite. And also a horror movie triggers a lot, even if you're watching it during the day, it triggers a lot of emotion. That's why they say when you are saying affirmations, which we will go through, so stay till the end of this video. When you do affirmations, do them with emotion. Because if there's no emotion, then nothing is going to happen. So if there's emotion triggered in you, the universe is going to pick it up and it's going to come to pass.
Yes.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's in line in your journey of manifesting.
Yes, good stuff.
God,
good stuff. Good stuff.
So, what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your mind?
Yeah, like my thing right now, mostly podcasts. I shut off.
Oh yeah, he feeds it.
Yeah, I shut off TV. I'm talking about TV. I don't
Mainstream.
mainstream.
We don't
TV.
watch TV in this house.
Yeah, we don't watch TV in this house. I don't watch sports really no more. I don't watch. I root for the Giants.
Let me share with the chillers that
Yeah.
we actually, I was saying for the longest of time that we hardly watch any TV. Why are we paying for cable? You know, okay, we liked 90 Day Fiance.
Yes.
That was actually the only thing we were paying for.
Yeah, that's.
And of course, his sports. But he hanged on because of sports.
That's what.
But the sad thing, we're all so busy, he never really found the time to sit down and watch. So he would watch recorded programs, which were like 3 months prior. I'm like, but that thing happened 3 months ago. It's old news. Why are you still watching it? No, the dude just hanged on. And I was glad when he decided that, you know what, let's just get away with cable because it's just a waste. And I was like, but I still want to watch, you know, have some downtime. Maybe on days where I have free time, because you just don't always want to be serious. So I thought, okay, let's have just Netflix. And that will do. All right, but the rest, no, we don't turn on.
Yeah,
I don't even know if we have a remote anymore.
Cause you know, remember we all used to say, these people, they made their money, so you got to make yours. You know, so that's why I had to start with the football, and rah and all this kind of stuff, right? Nah, man.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not wrong with that, but my goal now is just to focus.
But the thing is, don't waste time. On it.
So
don't put in too much effort in it.
Yes, in it. So
and neglect things that really matter and that may help you to be a better person.
Yeah, because because the thing is, you gotta it's time to especially if you after something, you after some goals, you gotta learn how to shut things off and say, you know what, I'm going after this. Because a lot of times that can be a distraction. You focus more on that, and you can get riled up for that, and you get riled up for your own business or for your own career, or for your own stuff.
And the sad thing is that especially if you start off with social media, for those people who just the first thing when they open their eyes, they grab their phone and go through social media. Social media has a lot of information.
Yes.
Information overload.
Yes.
Some good, some bad, some you should not even be watching or listening to.
Yes.
And that actually sets the tone for the rest of your day. So say you came across not so good information, because I also consume a bit of South African news because I want to know what's happening back home. But I make sure that I don't consume it first thing in the morning.
Yes.
It's something that I will consume during the day. Give myself an hour or so to consume that, even podcasts back home, just so that I don't feel detached from my country. But the funny thing is I don't consume as much American news that I could, but I choose not to because I'm here.
Yes.
And what's more to know because I'm here already.
It's like, and here's the thing too. Even with the news, a lot of times we watch the news too for content. Because we are content creators, because we record our podcast, so we need to stay up to date. We need to stay relevant so that we might, maybe we hear something like our news or maybe something with business or whatever that we.
So there's an intention for us.
Yes, it's attention. Yes, when we listen to the news, we're not listening to for the negative, but we listen to what we can get from, so that we can create content. But information overload, because there's a lot of information out there. I mean, and you get information for days. You got
we live in a
Dr. Google,
YouTube age,
YouTube University. You got a lot of information. So information can be good and bad.
Absolutely.
It could be the good information that because it's so. I mean, like 20 years ago, we didn't have all this information. The only way you could a lot of times get the information if you read a book.
Yeah.
Or you maybe.
Now we don't even read. The new reading is listening.
Or you pay, or you go to school, or whatever. Yeah. Now you don't. Now because of so much, because of YouTube and because of technology,
it's gonna get worse with AI.
Yeah. So now you don't even have to. Now you don't have to read a book as much. It's nice to read a book, but a lot of times you could go to Dr. Google and look for the information. You go to YouTube and look for the information. It's right there.
Yeah.
But and so
AI now is like
AI,
you just type in what you want to know, and boom, 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 they give you everything. So
Yes.
it's a crazy world.
Yeah, so it's a crazy world. And so now you gotta, and so now here's the thing though, here's the bad part of information. Because there's so much information, a lot of times you could be searching for something that maybe you're working on something, maybe you want to learn something, maybe you want to learn how to start a business, or you want to learn anything on you, and so you could go down a rabbit hole for hours or for days, and what happened? You get so much information. Now it's an overload where it stops you in your tracks. It paralyzes you.
It distracts
It's distracting because now you got too much and you don't
because
know.
while you're
and you don't
searching,
know where to
something
begin.
else pops
Yeah,
up.
yes,
And
yeah.
while you search, something else pops up. So
And you never get started. And you never get started. You just search it. And a lot of times, even like sometimes, and because there's so much information, you take one course and then you take another course and then you take another course and you never get started. You got how many courses you have? How many things you went to? You go to church and you never do nothing with the information you have. And so eventually you're gonna have to make the decision that I got to do something with the information. But if you don't do nothing with the information, it just be information. So that's the information overload, and then you got the negative information with the news and media and all that kind of stuff with the negative content. So you got to be selective with the information you receive and how you receive the information, because there is a lot of information.
Yeah, let's discuss that. Let's discuss the challenges and the necessity of selecting what you listen to, what you watch, what you put in through your ears. In the digital world that we are living in right now, because like you were saying, it's easy to be consumed by it.
Yes.
And you're not realizing that, oh my God, I've just spent 2 hours just scrolling through social media.
Yeah.
Aimlessly, because when you do it, like you said, for content creators, we do it intentionally.
Yeah,
because we're trying to get content for you guys.
Yes.
But also, even as a content creator, you have to be really careful, tread on like thin ice, be sure that you're able to do time management, because you can go overboard.
Yes, you can go overboard. Yes, and so you won't get nothing done because if you keep watching. And another thing too, see, because how I do it as well with the information, I make sure whatever season I'm in, that's what I'm listening to at that moment. That's what I'm watching at that moment. So if I'm learning business or if I'm doing this, I that's the kind of information I'm a listen to. And then once I get enough, then I begin to take action. So I definitely, and this is why I'm always growing. I'm always learning. I'm always seeking information, but I'm also seeking the right information.
The right information. I think that's the key word. Let's talk positive affirmations.
Yes, the power of positive affirmation.
Yeah, what can it do for one's mind? Why is it important? Why are we hearing so much of this from woke? I'll say woke leaders, or I'll say from thought leaders that are speaking this to us. Why should we do it? What benefits does it have for our lives and our minds?
Yeah, positive affirmation, because at the end of the day, the scriptures says about it a lot of times. Death and life is in the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
And so whatever you speak out of your mouth, you are creating. So it's very important that.
And what you speak.
Yes, it's very important to watch what you speak.
Actually, I just went to the mall today. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
And I heard a lady, and because I'm so aware of it now, it just jumps at you when somebody says something negative. This lady was like, "Oh, my leg is killing me." I'm thinking, "Oh God, if only you knew. If only you knew you shouldn't be saying that."
Yes,
because it is gonna kill you.
It's gonna kill you.
You know. And if only you could just change it around and say, maybe I'm feeling pain in my leg, or there's ways to speak around, because we're not saying fake things.
Yes.
But we're also saying, be careful how you
coin it. Yeah, coin it.
Okay, coin it. Be careful how you spit it out of your mind. But also some thought leaders will tell you it's just not even about spitting it out of your mind.
It's when you thought, your thought.
There you go, because everything starts.
It's starting in mind, yeah. Again, the scripture talks about the mind a lot. I don't know the percentage, but it's a lot about. You can hear about mindset. The Bible said, "As a man thinketh, so is he." So your thought would create the action. It would create what you put out your mouth.
Yeah.
So.
And funny that you said that, because I want to say to people who are saying, but you guys are Christians, why you keep talking universe, why you keep talking this woke stuff? The thing is, these new age leaders or whatever, they took everything from the Bible.
Yeah, they sure did.
And just give it different names.
They gave it different name.
So let us not be caught up in the wording they use, but let us be caught up in where they got the information.
Where they got the information, yeah.
Because all of it comes from the Bible.
Yeah, all of it.
So as a man thinketh, so is he.
So is he.
They will tell you in this woke generation that what you think you become.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Different wording.
Yeah, so they just changed it.
Right, because they don't want to be that kind of aligned with the Bible. But actually, the actual fact is they all get it from the Bible. And we are a Christian podcast, so we will definitely highlight biblical concepts.
Yes.
Okay, we're not shy to say that we are Christians and we are for Christian concepts.
Yes.
So when you hear us talk about the universe, we talk about God. But we want people who are unchurched to also understand these concepts.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the importance of the power of affirmation, it's just to help get the psyche.
Yes, get your psyche in order. That's what it's about. It's about getting the psyche in order. I like again. God told Abraham to get your house in order.
Yeah.
And that's what about part of affirmation. It's about getting your house in order because if
your mental house.
Yeah, your mental house
because your mental house would transfer to your
physical house. Because if your house is not order, and you got negative going around, all you're gonna see is the negative.
Of course.
And you're gonna dwell on the negative. And you're gonna feel like I'm not coming out of it. You feel like I'm never gonna come out of this situation. And so it's very important.
So when your mind is
when your mind is right, then you can begin to see that everything's gonna be all right. And then another thing too, when your mind is right, you'll be able to find solutions.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find
a way out.
A way
You're able
out.
to see a silver lining.
You can see a silver lining.
They say
strategies will come.
They said there's a difference between a person who sees the glass half full and the glass half empty. They both halfway. How you see it determines how you're gonna how your results are gonna pay out. Right? If you think the glass is always half empty, then you're a pessimist.
You're a pessimist,
because you don't see the positive part of it. Oh, we're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost filled up. But if you say the glass is always half full, then your mind is always running.
Yeah, you could like, I can do this.
I can do this.
And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get through this. And so another thing too, even like with Caleb and Joshua, and you got the other 10 spies that spied the land. You have the 10 spies that say, you know what? They look like grasshoppers.
Yeah,
it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible for us to overtake them. Man, you got 10 of them that said, no way, we cannot do this. Oh my God, it's hard, man. The war, the giant is too big for it, man. It's too many. Oh my God. But you got those 2 people say, oh man, they knocked it.
And they conquered.
Yeah,
they actually one of the people who made it
because
the land of milk and honey.
Milk and honey, because of their mindset, because the way how they see it, because their house was in order, and they said, you know what? No, we could do this. And what happened is they began to adapt different strategies, and God began to reveal different strategies to them, so how they could overcome. Just like with David, David, yo, I killed the lion, I killed the bear. This uncircumcised Philistine is no match for me. You know what I'm saying?
So even though David, what's his name? The giant was massive.
Massive, yeah.
He was. And looking at it in a naked eye, like a layman, he was already defeated.
He was already defeated, yeah.
Because he was a tiny little boy,
yeah.
But he didn't see himself as a tiny little boy
going
in. You know, he saw himself as a giant.
As
he
a
saw
giant.
himself as a conqueror. So let's move on. Let's not be too biblical.
Yes,
Let's give out some examples of positive affirmations that one would say. So we're going to share some positive affirmations that some of us we use, and of course we'd like you to share with us on the comment section affirmations that you use. If you have not started saying affirmations, hopefully the ones that we share with you would be a great example that you should start.
Yes, start.
There's my favorite, my ultimate favorite is, I'm so happy and grateful that money comes to me easily and effortlessly in various sources and in different mainstreams. So although I'm paraphrasing it because I haven't said it in the last couple of days, but you know. But it is my affirmation.
Yes.
Even if I say half of it, because I say it like mentally sometimes. But the best way to do it is do it first thing in the morning, in front of a mirror. In fact, our home is filled with affirmation.
Affirmation, yes.
From the bathroom, only the kitchen doesn't have it.
Yeah.
The bathroom, the hallway, the living room.
Yeah.
Our bedroom doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I think we should. You know, but yeah, you know, we have affirmations almost everywhere because we want to be reminded of these positive affirmations. So let's share with the Chaplin some of the affirmations.
One is, I am deserving of love, kindness, and respect.
So what the key with affirmations is that you write down a very short phrase of what you want to see, what you want to become, and then you speak it in the I am. In what does that mean in the present tense? Because you are already are. Okay, I am. So it goes back to the Bible when Abraham asks God, "You sending me?" No, Moses. Who was
Yes,
that?
Moses.
Moses. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the pastor again. Moses asks God, "Okay, you're sending me to the people of Israel. What should I say? Who should I say sent me?" And God said, "Say, I am sent you." Okay, so be careful. I cannot emphasize this enough. Anything that you say after I am, you create. Because when God said to Moses, tell them that I am sent you, he meant that everything that he's going to say after I am, it is. Right? And he gave us the same authority as Moses. He said, you have dominion over the earth and over the under the seas and so whatever that we say becomes. We are creators. We are co-creators with Christ. We are co-creators with God. So as we say these affirmations, everything that comes after I am, it is.
It is.
Right now we are creating. So if I say I believe, even though the I am the am is not there, but I'm still putting me, so I believe in myself. And I trust my own wisdom.
Yes, I trust my own
God's
wisdom.
too.
Yes, yes. Success is defined by mind, personalized, by mind efforts and persistence, not the outcome.
My relationships are becoming stronger. If you have weak relationships and you want to improve them in your family and friends, so you got to say affirmations that will agree with what you want to see, right? My relationships are becoming stronger, deeper, and more stable each day.
Yes. Every day in every way, I am becoming more prosperous.
Amen.
Amen. Do you want to be prosperous? Do you want to achieve your goals? Speak it. Yes. Every day in every way. Meaning there's no limits. So you say every way, whatever comes, every day in every way, I am becoming more prosperous. Yes.
I am in charge of my growth and I embrace new experiences.
Mistakes are a stepping stone to success, teaching me valuable lessons.
So right this minute, we want to take 2 minutes and say, write down the affirmations that you liked from the ones that we just shared with you, or create your own.
Create your own.
That you're going to start saying every day, morning and evening. and watch and see if that thing does not.
Yes, watch and see. And if you are saying affirmation, please share with us in the comments. We like to know the affirmation you're saying. Let us know so that maybe we could say the affirmations you're saying, and we can adopt them into our daily habits.
So I remember when I wanted to go to a trip to Punta Cana to the company that I used to sell skin products to. I used to say that affirmation every day, every morning and every evening. I am going to Punta Cana. I have gotten the trip, and at some point it looked so far-fetched. It looked so far away, but guess what happened? I got it because I kept filtering it in my mind, and the universe had made sure that at the very last, because I got approved, if you can say, or I was able to make it in at the very last minute.
Very last minute, yeah.
But I did.
I got
in.
You got in.
Because
That's the main thing.
I believed that it was gonna happen, and it did. And when it did, I was like, "Oh my God, you did it!" And I forgot that I was actually affirming it every day. I knew that Punta Cana, I am going there, not paying a dime, and that's what ended up happening.
Yes.
Anyway, let's go to filtering negative
inputs.
How important it is to do that.
Yes. Filtering negative input, because like I said, there's a lot of toxins, between the news and social media. There's a lot of toxins. So it's very important that you filter your social media intake, and you filter what you watch and what you hear. That's very, very important. If you're not careful and filtering these negative, you're gonna become you're gonna be consumed by it.
And if your what you call your wall, your social media wall, you find that you're scrolling through, and there's content that you don't like, you're more than welcome to block those people. You're more than welcome to unfriend those people.
To mute the post.
You're more than welcome to mute the post. You don't have to go, oh, I don't know why they post this nonsense. You don't have to see that nonsense. No. You have the power on your fingertips.
Yeah.
I know that I've subscribed and I've liked posts that I want to keep seeing, and these are positive posts because they remind me to keep positive. Posts that are encouraging, posts that bring value into my life, because I want to see my life change for the better. So but if you're going to be subscribed to nonsense, that's what's going to play out in your life as well.
Yes. So it's very important to carry your social media consumptions.
Oh yeah.
Watching what you do, even being on social media. Setting specific time. Like, okay, you know what? I'm only gonna do social media for 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna do social media at lunchtime. I'm only gonna do social media right after dinner. Whatever it may be, I'm only gonna do social media after I get off of work, or whatever it may be.
And for a certain period of time, limit yourself.
Limit yourself.
I like the
maybe
fact
1
that
hour.
they give you feedback as well
Yes,
at the end of the week to say you've consumed so much, so you see if you've gone up or you've gone down.
Yeah.
You can actually manage it.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that they also have tools where they can time you out.
Yeah, they can time you out. Yeah.
Include those things, because it's not mandatory, but it's something that you can make use of. That tool, if you're using too much Facebook or social media, include that tool in your phone. It will tell you you've used so many hours, you've checked so much, you spent so much time on social media today. In an hour, you're gonna be timed out. You won't be able to access it.
Yeah.
That's a good way. We have actually done that on our phones, because we realize that yes, we're trying to look for content, but at the same time we get consumed into this as well. But we're telling people don't spend too much time. So we have to come up with ways on how to actually manage this.
Yes, without deleting the app or without removing the app, because like I said,
deactivate
the app.
And you decide how long you want to spend. So you tell that app how long you want to spend. What is the name of the app again?
I don't know. We haven't used it in a while, but I know it's in your phones as well.
We use it. It's already installed in the phone.
It's in the phone. I know that. I think it's in your settings.
Yeah.
It's in your settings. It's in your settings.
It's in your phones. So you go in your settings and you're able to let it know that you want to spend an hour on social media a day or whatever. If you exceed an hour, then it tells you, okay, you have 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
So you're going to be timed up very soon. And I think it's very, very useful to actually manage.
To manage it. Yeah.
Because it will consume you.
Yes. Yeah. And it's with me, I don't really use it because I know I'm not on social media like that. I'm only on social media when I'm posting. And so I use that time when I'm posting and, maybe.
Since I'm on.
What?
Maybe now I'm only on social media when I'm posting.
Yeah,
yes, you do also scroll.
No, when I'm posted though, maybe I scrolled a little bit when I'm posted, then I'm off.
Right.
So I'm probably posting something, and then once I finish posting, whatever on my timeline, the first couple of things on my timeline, I look at, and then I'm off it for the day, and I'm on my way to.
Because it's so important to mute these distractions.
Yes.
And just unsubscribe. I can't say enough to things that don't serve you. They don't add value. They don't serve you in any way. Just remove them from your sight.
Yes. And another one, you want to establish boundaries with relationships. Because sometimes family members, because some relationships we can't hide them, we can't get rid of them. But you got to begin to set boundaries and have open communication and let people know, okay, Don, right now, during this time, I'm free. You're welcome to call me. But definitely, you got to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries with people, they will consume your time and your day.
Especially negative people.
Yeah,
you don't
especially
need them.
Yeah.
People will always open their mouth and always find something wrong. They always say something wrong. You don't need those people in your life. Yes, you'll say, but some of them are family and close friends. If they're friends, I think it's time to look for new friends. If they're family, yes, we can't run away from them, but you can love them from a distance and correct them if you can. Like if they say something negative, change it and turn it into a positive. Don't always accept. It's like a doctor's report. When you go to a doctor gives you a wrong report. As a Christian, we don't accept doctor's reports. We appreciate them, but we don't accept them, especially when they're bad reports. We always say our reports comes from the Lord, and we change it and speak positive.
Yes.
So same thing with family and friends who speak negative. Always say, because I've said this to so many people a lot of times. I'm like, I don't take that. You keep that. It's not mine. Not mine. I'm not that person. I'm not like that. That situation is not mine. I claim this instead, and that's how our life should be.
Yeah. So definitely curate your life. Make sure you setting boundaries. Block, delete, unmute.
If you don't know how to do it, I'll teach you. Very easy.
Yeah, and set boundaries. Have open communication. Let people know. They're your family, they're your friends, but sometimes you gotta, if you don't do it, man, negative Nancy or doubting Thomas.
Let me tell you, every family has their own negative Nancy.
Or doubting Thomas.
Every family has.
Every family has a doubting Thomas.
Every job has. In your job, you might have that one person who will never see the positive in anything with anyone. Stay away from them.
Stay away. What happens if you stay long enough,
you'll become
the scriptures say, corrupt communications. Communications corrupt good manners. So even when you're trying to do good, Paul said your evil is always present. And when you were trying to do good, evil is always present. And good communications corrupt good. Bad communications corrupt good manners. Something like that is in 1 Corinthians. But I'm paraphrasing. But definitely, your good communications can be corrupted by bad communications. Basically, what I'm saying. And so, if you are around this downtown, you got to begin to set these boundaries so that you don't become it, and you don't be engulfed in all this negative stuff.
So we want to say, if you want a community that will encourage you to keep a positive mindset and be a positive person and have a positive outlook, you better come to Next Opportunity Window.
Yes. Next Opportunity Window. You're welcome to join us. We are here for you. We want to learn with you. We want to help you grow. We want to help you take action. It's about taking action at the next opportunity window. Maybe you feel like you missed your opportunity. Maybe you feel like, you know what, I passed my time. Maybe you feel like, you know what, I don't have the courage, I don't have the motivation. You know what, when you join this community, you know, you have like-minded individuals who making things happen, who learning, who growing, who becoming themselves, who building more confidence. And guess what? So that we can take action. You know, we are here for
action takers.
Yeah, we are, and we are definitely action takers. And we said, come be a part of us so that you can learn, because you know what, your time hasn't passed. You know, maybe you missed the last opportunity, but guess what? We are preparing for the next opportunity. You missed the last, oh well, you know, you got another one, because there always seasons. You know, there's season where it's down, there's season where it's up, and so you want to be ready for the next down season so that you can begin to take advantage of that down season. And so that's what we're about. We're about preparing ourselves for the next opportunity window, so you never miss it. Don't miss another opportunity to take advantage of and grow from it. And like I said, right now we are coming out. We're gonna be doing a book club. You know, on Rich Dad Poor Dad, coming in October, the second Saturday October. We're gonna be doing a book club. We say join us in this book club. Let us learn about different strategies of financial literacy, of how we can grow our money. So we say join this book club inside the community. It started the second Saturday of October. So join. The link's in the description for you to join the community.
Because while you're talking about that, we want to go forward and say that helps in nurturing creativity and innovation in every way.
Yes.
Because when you hang around the right information, the right people, then you become that person that you actually meant to become. So we're saying feeding your mind isn't just about knowledge, but it's also about creativity. You know, so it's essential to engage in creative activities.
Yes.
Be part of masterminds.
Yes.
Be part of networks,
webinars, lunch and learns. Yes.
Make you become a better person. Because in all that, you're learning new skills. You know, you're networking with the right people, and it will definitely take you somewhere.
Yeah, read a book, listen to podcasts. These are different creative ways that you could do to nurture growth, to nurture a positive mindset. So definitely take a course, and you know, we definitely have a 6-month mentorship boot camp. Turn your idea into a sustainable, scalable business. You know, for those entrepreneurs who want to start a business, whatever business it may be, you have an idea, a clothing idea. You want to build a brand.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is. You want to start a podcast. You want to start a YouTube channel. Whatever it is. You know, we here to help you to structure the business, to learn how to establish the business, learn how to market your business, learn how to price your business. That's very important, because a lot of times the reason why people make things so high, because they don't know how to price they don't know how to do the research and price their product. So we teach you all these different things inside the boot camp, and we learn about the law. We learn about law because it's very important to know the different laws in your market, in your area. So because the law can affect your business. So we learn all about this inside the boot camp. And guess what? You have the community. We take you by the hand. It's like a classroom setting. Every week we meet on a Zoom, inside the community. We meet once a week, and we're able to talk about the lesson that we take. And I'm able to, you're able to ask your questions, and then you had a dedicated chat space. And so we say join the boot camp if you're an aspiring entrepreneur. We're looking forward to seeing you and have you. Yes.
Yeah. So let's close off by just chatting a little bit on the role of meditation.
Yes.
And mindfulness. I mean, this is an ancient practice, actually. People think it's new age and new school. No, it's actually has been around for the longest of time. Just that we have not been exposed to it. And that's why I always say, I wish I knew this before. I wish I knew this much earlier in life, because I would be so far ahead.
Yes.
You know, because it does do a lot. It has great and profound effects on just your mental well-being, and even physical, because mental always goes to trickles down to physical.
Yes. And so, you know, definitely you got to begin to escape and the world. You gotta be. Sometimes that's why I like with the daily things with the sleeping Sunday. The sleeping Sunday is all about begin to just relax, calm down, enjoy life,
Reset.
and get out, reset. You know, that's what all about sleeping Sunday. Not about not
Being
really about
lazy.
sleeping, being lazy. No, it's about relaxing.
Even sleeping. Sometimes the body just needs.
But the main thing is about just resetting yourself, resetting your mind, doing something that's creative, doing something that's fun, doing something, taking the time out, just to go over the week or go over the next week. And that's what it's about. It's about just meditating on the week ahead, meditating on your goals. That's what Sleeping Sunday is about. It's about meditating. And because
So how can we cleanse and reset and nourish our minds?
oh yeah, definitely go to a spa.
So that's one of
That's one of them. Yeah, go to a spa. That's one.
Do a serene escape. Just
Yeah.
go somewhere. It might not even be a spa because some people say, but we don't have the money. There's so much happening. Go for a walk.
Go to walk.
In a
Go to
nice
church.
Hyde Park.
Go to church.
Sometimes the churches are too loud.
I'm saying.
But anything that will help declutter.
Declutter, yes. It's
and
more about
refresh.
decluttering, yes.
Sometimes I'm in churches. Oh my God! Like
I know. So I'm saying.
churches, you'll be watching a movie.
I know, yeah. You're
They'll
like,
be doing so many dramatic things.
Yes.
You'll be like, oh my God. So
that-
if you really wanna, because sometimes some churches make you feel guilty about certain things. They put you on guilt trips and stuff like that. So maybe it's not the best way to declutter or de-stress.
it depends what church you go to.
Exactly.
It depends what church you
That's
go
why I said most. I didn't say
Yeah.
some. I didn't say all. So
to. Especially if you're getting good word, you're getting teaching, you're getting
Yeah.
good, you're getting teaching,
Yeah.
That's why I'm very big on teaching. I love worship, but teaching is more important.
Absolutely.
I love worship because you come there to worship, but and to get into the presence of God. But you also come there for application.
Yeah.
You come there so that you get something for self. We used to say this inside Bible school. You come to get something for self. You apply it to self so that you can transmit it to others. And so that's very important.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do when you declutter by meditation. You want to begin to spend time because we sometimes I don't know where this comes from, grinding and hustling and all that kind of stuff. You gotta understand, if you hustling 24/7, you're not taking the time out to meditate.
reset.
You're not taking the time out to
Always
reset.
on the go,
You're not
go.
taking the time out to use your mind to break. Because you gotta remember, you could get a lot more done if you just allow your mind to work for you. Sometimes your mind could come up with a strategy that you didn't have to work so hard for. We grind, and a lot of times we just use our mind.
And
our mind will give us a strategy.
Christians,
Boom,
that mind is the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
When you get these ideas and so forth.
Yes, it's the
but
Holy
when you're
the Holy
too
Ghost,
busy,
yes.
you don't get time to actually listen to the Holy Spirit.
Yes, you don't have time to listen to. Yeah, you don't have time to listen to the spirit realm and listen to you.
Practicing mindfulness helps
Yeah.
you just to anchor stuff.
Yeah, it definitely helps you to anchor stuff, and so this is what it's about. So it's not about being on the go all the time.
Yeah.
Because being on the go, a lot of times you can be so busy and still getting nothing done.
Yeah.
So it's about just taking time out and allowing, getting your quiet, that secret place, so that you can get quiet. Because the universe, God, we say God, we say the Holy Ghost. It speaks. It can speak to
on
you
a daily basis.
on a daily basis.
Every minute, every hour.
When it's quiet, we
But
always.
it loves peace.
Yes, it loves quiet, love peace. When it's busy, you can't really hear nothing. But when it's
Actually, you hear but there's so much noise.
Noise, yes.
You can't distinguish which is
can,
the right voice.
what's the right voice.
And yes, the Bible tells us that my people will hear my voice. But sometimes the voices get so confusing because
Yes.
you're always on the go.
You're always on the go.
That's why it's always good to just bring yourself back and just meditate on the word too.
On the word, yeah.
You don't have to go
yeah,
on
meditate,
apps and stuff like that.
meditate on the word. That's one of my meditation practices. Studying the word, praying. That's another thing that how you doing, praying, meditating.
Even some apps. There's apps that are Christian based, and they will, you'll sleep on God's word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let that be something that your subconscious regurgitates,
Yes.
versus social media.
Yeah, because I like there's a scripture said, "Be still and know that I'm God." Sometimes we just gotta be still and just allow our mind to work.
One of my favorite is also stand still and watch the Lord, conquer your enemies.
That's right.
And they won't be conquered if we're moving around.
Yeah.
If we're trying to be too much.
We can't get a strategy. We can't get solution if we always on the go, always busy. You could get a lot more done if you just be still, because that stillness will give you a strategy. You only need one strategy. You only need one idea that could change your life.
Yeah.
And you could be grinding because they're like, oh, you got to be grinding. But a lot of times, just being still, get a strategy and get a plan, and it was like, boom, it will open up doors for you, and before you know it, now you're
so let's get back to the point that if you have not subscribed, please do so.
Yes.
And do listen to our audio platforms, and we just would love for you guys to follow us as well on our socials. Would love to be your friends. Come on. My socials are you can follow me at LadySeason1 on Instagram and on Threads. We've got Threads now. But also you can collectively follow us on Chilling with the Chaplins on all platforms. And you can follow Mr. Coach here on...
Yes, you can follow me at Get Inspired by LJ on Instagram and Threads. Yes, so we love to be your friend on social media.
Absolutely.
And we love to connect with you. We got many ways you can connect with us. Also, if you want to just support us, I think we're going to put the link in, because you could just donate to the podcast. Donate to this. You want to support the mission, support what we're doing. You're welcome to.
Oh, there's a thanks button. Just press the thanks button.
Just the thanks button.
But let's close off with a few affirmations. And please do remember, we want to see yours on the comment section.
Yes,
all
definitely.
Right? So I'll start off. My relationships are becoming stronger, deeper, and more stable each day.
Every day, in every way, I am becoming more prosperous.
Yes. So we'll stop right there, because it's a repetition of what we had just told you. But it was just a reminder as well that you keep those affirmations going.
I am capable.
They will change
I am
life.
capable. I am smart. I am wise. Yes,
what you want to see.
I am wealthy. I have an abundant cash flow. All these different things have abundant cash. I am smart.
I'm so happy and grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. One of my favorite. All right. Okay.
Yes,
on that
I am
note,
grateful for a joyful marriage, a blessed marriage. So these are things. So what are you feeding your mind today? Make sure you're feeding your mind with the right things. When you begin to feed your minds with the right thoughts, with the right things, you begin to see results in your life. Your life will change for the better within the next couple of months. So begin to start
on that note, we want to say...
We'll see you on the next week. Peace!
And if you haven't watched... Watch this video.
If you enjoyed this video, check out the next video that we have for you. Take care. Deuces.